Right, I'm going to take this a lot more seriously now. Ice, you're making a video being viewed by God knows how many people. Stop annoying everyone with your god-awful broken voice.
Take the notebook on the desk and write down what I said.
Right, let's get straight back to it. Roaring Stars. The last photograph of the best camera. It's dizzying and dotted with shining stars. Oh my god, people looking across the window, please shut the fuck up. Just ignore that. Roaring Stars.
It escaped, taking my precious collection away.
Nah, there's no way to follow it. The trees it pushed down have blocked the path. This would take us some time.
I'm gonna shut the window. Please excuse me for a sec. Right, there we go.
That was definitely not your usual critter. Miss Tooth Fairy, what kind of traces did you find earlier?
Most of them are left by medium and small critters. Claw marks of giant critters are clear, but few. There's probably one critter of such immense size. Besides, we need to offer an explanation to that lady.
Of course.
They all look at the centre of the chaos, who seems to feel the gazes and turn back in confusion.
Why are you all staring at me? Do I have something on my face or my clothes?
Nah, that's you. It's just you, mate. Tooth Fairy turns her face to the film crew. The actors stand in a circle with fake blood all over their bodies. Blondie lets out a mournful cry.
Camera, my god, the roll films are ruined too.
I'll let it go.
There, Jennifer.
There. Don't worry about that camera. It lived a good life. We'll give it the send-off it deserves. We give it a funeral. Look at that car.
Perhaps I can try piecing it together and fix it for you. Would it help you to feel better?
I'm still feeling really, really bad and worried for that man. But nobody here gives a shit about him. Yeah, we don't give a shit about that old man. He was crazy anyway. You know. We may have knocked him out, but nobody bothered to check to see if he was still alive.
It's no use. Everything in it is gone. Every take I took.
Oh, well.
Yeah, like what Anne said, don't be sad. Thanks to your generosity, none of us were injured.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Blondie looks up, and the brittle pieces of burnt camera fall to the ground from her hand.
What did you just say?
Triggered.
I'm trying to comfort you. Don't glare at me. Actually, I think this is unnecessary, but they made me.
The young man lowers his head, keeps his voice down, and tilts his head toward the people behind him.
See? Behind me. The girl with the hat and the girl in the white. Huh?
Unnecessary? You think it's unnecessary? Do you have even the slightest idea of what you have destroyed?
My precious camera! The blonde girl is shaking. Her face is clouded with anger. Her manicured nails nearly poke Horrorpedia's nose like sharpened little knives. Oh, you gotta be careful of the nails. Especially when they file them really sharp. I hate it when I have sharp nails. It's annoying.
Make your 4 eyes useful and look at these. What do you think they are?
Hey, I have 4 eyes.
Alright, calm down. Let's be reasonable. If you were mad because of your movie, I am really sorry. But at that very moment, I thought our safety mattered the most.
Well, yeah, safety is a lot more important than the camera, you know. You know, at least, as annoying as it is, you can always redo a shot.
Also, I have good news for you. This recorder is meant for taking daily family videos. The clips taken by it aren't nearly enough to be called a movie. So, to some extent, I just prevented you from shooting a disastrous movie.
Oh man, that's not gonna go down well with the developer.
If you are looking for any financial compensation, please talk to the girl with the hat.
Come again? Who is going to make a disastrous movie? No! Don't change the subject! Movies! Ha, no, I'm not raging over some movies! I don't care about this shit at all!
I love how they blurred out when she said stupid, but not when she said shit. The censorship is great.
You think money can get you out of trouble? It doesn't even come close! That was a limited collaboration product of Recorder and Lucas. You can only find 3 of these all over the world. Only 3!
God.
It's more valuable than any jewelry or luxury handbags.
I mean, if it was that valuable, you wouldn't even be using it, in all honesty.
The suede decoration on it alone can buy 200 of your stupid head, dumb.
Dumb ass. Yeah, if it was that valuable, you wouldn't even use it. It would be on display in a museum. I mean, you're pretty stupid to have brought it out in the first place. Oh no, the storm's coming.
Shoot! My makeup!
Now's not the time to worry about your makeup. I mean, you may want to get out of this creepy woods before it gets dark. Until it turns into an actual old-timey horror film.
What are you sticking there for? Go clean the broken trunks and branches off the path.
Jason,
We have to get back to the cabin as soon as possible. I have no desire to catch a cold in the rain.
Jason the Slasher will be hiding behind the next bush. Wait. Someone comes to her side.
This is not a safe place for you. Get back to the town, find a hotel, and take a hot shower.
But are you sure that's a good idea as well? Hotels can be good horror films. Oh my god, like I think that movie Psycho, I think that was done in that was done in a hotel. Oh yeah, when yeah. I wouldn't just take a hot shower in some hotel you don't know well enough, especially if it's close to a creepy location like this.
My students and I will escort you to the main road at the edge of the woods and arrange a car for you.
Students?
If any of you have symptoms like an itchy throat or rising temperature, please buy some Robitussin or a similar drug at the nearest pharmacy.
What, are you a doctor? She's supposed to be a dentist.
Ugh! No, I'm not leaving. The movie is not finished.
Because, like, I don't really get this fact, like the stereotype that dentists are, like, supposed to be really obsessive over teeth, like to the point where it's all about teeth. Like, that's, like, nothing else they ever talk about. But I know certain dentists that, you know, you wouldn't even tell they're a dentist unless they brought it up. But yeah, they don't really go around with braces and having all these, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you know, with your teeth. Like sometimes, but like not constantly. Normally they just leave that kind of advice to like your own dentist to tell you.
As long as you take care of that big monster, I can continue with my project to get that shit movie done.
Again! What is up with the censorship in this game?
But we don't have the camera.
Camera. You don't have the camera.
Camera! You dumb girl!
Alright, call me dumb as well because I can't even speak properly. Jesus.
You have no idea what we are doing here, so don't tell me what to do if the best you could do is handcraft some props.
Yeah, she's really pissy.
Staying here is really not a wise choice for you. It is very dangerous and you can't protect yourselves.
right to stay here. You can't just expel us.
And actually, I want to expel you. Expel you to the deepest parts of the woods. There, we'll just leave you on your own. But then again, how are you guys
You
gonna
are,
escape?
of course, entitled the right to stay, Miss Blonny.
Wait a minute, Burton has a suitcase, so everyone's safe anyway. You could just retreat into the suitcase.
But I hope you could keep in mind that you and your friends are in grave danger. The Green Lake campsite is not a place for fun.
No, there's slashing murderers roaming around.
You should stay with us, for the sake of your safety. The rain is getting heavier. We might catch a cold. Let's clean up the road and head for the shelter.
Well, it will help you catch a cold. It is a virus. The blonde girl falls silent for a brief moment and then storms away.
All this gibberish to scare us off. Come here, Freddy!
Still wouldn't stand around in the rain though. Get to somewhere dry.
Go into the campsite and see if you can find some axes for us.
Axes? What are you gonna do? Hunt?
Kids, if you find any teeth, please pick them
Oh,
up and
God,
hand
your
them to me.
obsession over teeth. Stop! Not even dentists go around collecting teeth. Well, not any that I know anyway. That would be really
Hurry
weird.
up, Freddy! I'm freezing!
Well, we're all weird, but there's a boundary. There are multiple boundaries you can't cross. There's certain things that are a bit taboo to collect. A giant critter destroyed the path to the cottage. Oh no, the bridge! Use dry wood to repair the bridge. The patter of raindrops falls hot on your heels. If you wish to reach that silent shelter, you'll need to find some wood right away and repair the broken bridge. Right, let's go to the woodlands then. Right, go away. Let's see if we've got any extra stuff. Lush Apocalypse. Let's flip down. It's a pitch black sharp-toothed monster. It can swallow a bear as if it were gobbling down candle. Oh my goodness, I want to tangle with it then. Well, apparently I fixed the bridge. Right, let's clear whatever this is. Oh, it auto-selects the characters. Oh wait. No, because, yeah, I'm pretty sure these were mine. Yeah, random ISO and med. This med barely appears anyway. Okay, so we've got two fairies stuck with us. Let's go.
Let's kill time together.
It is here. No worries.
Sterilize.
Dark optics. He's also a murderer.
Thank you for your
She just
cooperation.
murders people
Oh,
on stage.
hi.
You know, one of the greatest charms of this game.
Watch
it's
out.
a wonder it's not a horror game, because a lot of these characters you recruit are pretty damn disturbing.
Relax.
Okay, I'll patch you up. Oh yes, heal, I forgot.
I can hear it.
Wear
Oh,
gloves.
it's not really my
Relax.
healer.
Oh,
I have used it before,
Freaking dumbass.
but I prefer Med. Med is a
I
lot
smell
better.
the scent of mint around. Stop. It is here.
Sterilize. Wear gloves. Freaking dumbass. Haha.
Yeah, take them out with special.
I can hear it is here.
Relax.
Keep off.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh, I'm not new special tools used. Well, apparently not Two-Face. Never mind. You're gonna just leave it.
The curtain has fallen.
There's no curtain, just rain. Right, this messy scrawl might seem unreadable, but examining it carefully should reveal a few anecdotes related to Green Lake Campsite. They push and shove each other, begrudgingly clearing the way for you. Begrudgingly. Here's some drywood. That's what we've got now. Like every terrifying monster, his past is a sorrowful tale. Even when Jack was a child, his wits were far duller than those of his peers. Burly boo. Alright, let's continue. Cabin in the forest. I climbed the creaky wooden stairs to see the dusty treehouse. Oh yeah, gotta have tree houses. Gotta have tree houses in these kinds of horrors. I think tree houses. I know cabins are. Like Friday the 13th. I've never watched Friday the 13th, but I have seen the game. It wasn't great.
The lock has
The
been
oldest
broken.
game.
Those are bite marks from small critters. They might have nested inside.
But like the old classic game, Friday the 13th. Yeah, it wasn't a great game, but still, it is an old classic. I know they did a remake of it, like a more realistic one. Oh yeah, because I remember the kind of glitches.
This damn place has power supply? Who'll pay for the bill?
I guess there's no government in this area. I guess there's no need to pay bills. Oh, what kind of heaven is this?
Maybe it has underground cables, or it's powered by some generation sets left by Xeno. Wait. Stop here.
Well, it's solar panelled. But maybe not, because it's raining.
To your right, by the corner of the stairway, there are 3... No, at least 3 of them.
Free of what?
They're getting closer! Blondie, take your friends away!
Like calling someone, you know, by the colour of their skin or something. Like, just ask for their names, or at least address them by like what they're wearing or something.
Logic leads the path to victory.
It is badass. There's something strange about these pieces. They're so primitive. Maybe they ain't something that had a special effect on them.
Watch out.
Don't underestimate them.
So that's your idea.
Huh. Cool.
Apparently something's wrong with it.
I said hello.
Don't worry. Let's have a cup of tea.
Left and right. Which one comes
Oh,
first?
it's zombies!
My apologies. Don't beat me.
Gotta have zombies. That was the big fail. And this is why I reminded everyone that you should shoot them until they're dead. Aren't they already dead? And then again with zombies, but it's like with these zombie games. You just keep fucking shooting them and like decapitating them and all that. Like they're supposed to be undead, but you can still kill them. Shoot it again! Don't let it get back up!
Wow.
It's not bad. Cool.
Like, like
Whoops.
they may be undead, but
An accident.
technically they're not.
Hey! Geometry. Pay attention to class.
It's not like vampires as well. Like they can still burn and disintegrate in the sun.
Leave me alone.
Party planner.
It's not bad.
Huh.
I said hello.
Geometry. Pay attention to class.
Pitch.
Then again, I guess
Easy
being
job.
undead doesn't necessarily mean you're immortal. And yet, vampires are meant to be immortal.
Wow.
The exception being their exposure to sunlight.
This is cool. Time to show you my card.
Obliviate.
Don't worry. Let's have a cup of tea.
Max is American and he loves his team. He's
Time to
certainly a
show you
man
my
of
card.
culture.
It's not bad.
That's
Yeah, most
your
people
idea.
in the UK just got culture. We've got so many
all of these.
Oh no, we've been colluded. Right, let's use this special.
Where's the party star?
I don't want her
That's
to come
your
around the
idea.
house and
The story
spray her.
begins with a battle dog.
She vomits balloons. Would you really want her?
Don't worry. Let's have a cup of
To
tea.
set up a party for your children? I don't think so.
Great.
Nice, got it!
What I'm
Situations
thinking
like
is,
this are likely to happen again. You better get in the habit of making sure that they stay dead.
It's time to say goodbye.
Yay, I love
Don't
you,
miss me,
Doc.
really. I'll be back.
That was both creepy and morbid. Okay, I'll just walk out the door.
Strange. I remember I left it here. Where's the camera?
I thought you killed the camera.
Are you looking for something?
Well, the camera
Perhaps I can
died
help.
Anyway.
No one asks for your help. Go away.
Don't be rude. This girl is trying to help. You've been so rude to her. Baloney. Baloney. Baloney extends her arm and stops the girl.
If you have nothing better to do, go clean the house up. I need a place to rest.
Why don't you do it?
Yes, sure, you must be tired. Don't worry, I will take care of it.
And you don't... You know, you've done so well. You don't need to take on her shit.
Let me give you a hand, Anne.
Yeah. You two...
That'd be
help
great!
each other
The
out.
tools are in the closet. This won't take us long.
I'll just avoid Blonnie, because at this rate, she's probably going to be a first target for the killer. I mean, if I was the killer, I know who I'd target first. The cleaning is finally done. Anne and Sonetto walk around in the living area, handing out blankets they found in the cabinet. You know, they just happen to be there. Michael sniffs, turning his eyes speculatively. Forget my
So,
speech.
you guys are really the investigators from the St. Pavlov Foundation?
The one and only.
What is St. Pavlov Foundation?
It's a massive investigator building and scientific research department that's focused on the research of Arcanum. Pretty much sums it up.
No way! You've never heard about St. Pavlov Foundation?
It's where they keep track of the storms and shit, as well as doing a lot of research and inventing different Arcanum ideas, like technology, using like magic.
St. Pavlov Foundation is an official institution that takes in and organizes arcanists, Anne.
Yeah, that she describes it a lot better than me.
My friends and I work for them. We will try our best to keep everyone here safe.
I've never met a real one. What do you guys normally do? Taking humans for subject research? Roaming around to snoop on the political parties? Are those stories true?
Kind of. If you think about the people that work there, especially some certain scientists. I know one of them does experiments on themselves, but pretty much
Human subject research? Political parties? Pardon me, I don't follow
they
you.
do kind of do like political stuff. they did like a debate. And yeah, it's really a big research institution for like arcanists, and they're trying to figure out a way to survive the storm without disappearing, which is where the rain falls upwards. The whole plot of this game, basically. I think it's mainly for arcanists, but they've taken in humans as well.
We will never do harm to any human. It's strictly stipulated.
Yeah.
Save your bureaucratic rhetoric, little girl.
But yeah, a lot of the arcanists are actually racist towards humans. That's why there's a group of... No, actually they're all arcanists. Never mind. But anyway, that's why well, the actual reason why arcanists have been really racist towards humans is because the humans have always treated arcanists like shit. And the Manus Vindictae, they're the main villains of this game. They're basically trying to genocide the entire human race. Because of the fact that you know, they think all humans are shit. They all, you know, because they treated us like shit, they might as well be punished brutally.
I've read those books. I know you've done some dirty things. Tell me.
Whoa, calm down, man.
Shut your face, Michael! I recruited you to play the fool, not asking you to really be one.
All of you are fools.
Don't bring disgrace on us for going to Vine State College with you.
You are all students from Vine State College?
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Faculty of Filmmaking. This fool here is a chemistry student. The big guy over there is an art student on English literature and poetry.
Oh my god, I can totally not tell you're a chem student. Oh, I couldn't tell at all. She looks more like she'd be in sports. But maybe that's just me. She looks like the sporty type. She should be running around. But then again, if she doesn't like getting dirty, which she didn't like being out in the rain, so...
It's one of my assignments to make a movie during the semester break. So I hired every useless meathead available and traveled all the way to this shoot just to shoot a stupid horror movie.
You're the shithole. There's other places.
Stupid horror movie?
There's other places you could shoot a horror movie. It doesn't have to be in the most common locations. You could pretty much make anywhere like a horror location. You just gotta think of a good plot.
I thought you loved horror movies.
Oh no, his spirit has been broken.
Ew! Don't disgust me. Who would possibly have interest in the movies filled with characters in sweat and dust and presenting zero romance or any nice costumes?
Well then why didn't you become a costume designer then?
You mean you are not interested in horror movies, but determined to film one here?
Blondie pauses for a second, wrapping herself tighter in the blanket.
You tell me. They are cliched, meaningless, but easy to make.
So why are you making one then? For the profit?
They are the easiest option for this assignment. That's it. I've never liked any of them.
I guess it could be a college lesson or a college thing.
Oh, I see. That's why you selected this awful script, all these beautiful but useless props, and such an untrained cast.
What did you say? Awful script?
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's kind of cliche in itself.
Well, I've read your script. It is illogical and dull. The conflicts are not strong enough.
Yep, well said of a movie critic.
Or we can call it a classic, but in another word, it's stale. I really wonder, how did you get admitted to the filmmaking faculty? The admission criteria for Vine State College should be quite difficult to meet.
You! What do you know about filmmaking? You're no one but a spawn of the Foundation like those bodyguards my daddy has!
He's just a real big fan of movies.
Come on, relax, Blondie.
It's like, if you love movies so much, you really get into them. And I know a lot of people are like that. It's a lot like if you're really passionate about video games. You always seem to like criticize like the downsides of a game or a movie, and praise the good sides as well. Jason lifts one arm and rests it on the girl's shoulder.
If your dad didn't sponsor the 2 library buildings, you would not be here studying filmmaking. And you look exactly like an Arcanist when you get mad. Don't. It's not a good look.
What have you got against Arcanists? I mean, according to this game plot, the humans were the ones that went against the Arcanists, and the Arcanists have been forced into hiding for years. And, you know, it's only the Manus Vindictae which took things to extreme levels, to the point where they would massacre humans. But the ones in the Foundation, they're not hostile towards humans.
Say that again?
They want peace with
Think you can take a punch from me?
Fucking say that again.
I'm not in a good mood today. I just lost a camera, so you can keep on pissing me off if life is being too good for you!
Sometimes we just need to take deep breaths.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Normally you wouldn't be so mad over a little joke like this. Are you making a fuss now because your Arcanist friends got your back?
You're being racist, man.
Jason, Jennifer's trying to finish a project. You shouldn't be mean to her. And
These
Jennifer,
Arcanists can save
please
your
don't
ass.
get into a fight with him. Isn't he your friend? I thought friends won't say hurtful words to each other. I don't understand. Is this the way people make friends in the outside world?
No, they're just being pricks. Her words of meditation seem only inadequate and useless in front of Bologna's anger. The young girl jumps into her classmate like a furious cat. She pulls Jason's hair and ears, yelling in rage.
I will knock off
Oh, damn.
every tooth in your mouth and give them away to that crazy teeth collector!
Damn, this is getting a bit violent now.
Only in this way can your empty head remember how much I hate being called an Arcanist!
Angry scratches appear on the man's face, and he seems equally mad.
But you are always an Arcanist. Although you've tried every means to be a human, it won't change your identity.
Stop being racist! You wouldn't like it if the Arcanists were being so hateful to the humans. Well, apart from Manus Vindictae, but that's about it. The Foundation's investigator does not plan to stand aside and watch. Yeah, if I was you, I'd break up the fight.
However much you despise us, many brilliant playwrights are Arcanists.
Mr. Horpedia, please stop making this worse.
Well, according to this game's lore, most of the famous people of the world, like this world, they were all Arcanists.
You jerk!
Sorry, had to make a quick break again.
Quiet.
Quiet. Order in the court. As Tooth Fairy knocks on the table with her glass jar, the sparkling creatures inside are frightened and start to hit the jar. Oh, poor fairies, poor little fairies.
If you don't shut up now, I will shut you all up forever.
Oh my god. That threat. Yeah, you better be scared of her. I wouldn't want to mess with that Tooth Fairy.
Miss Anne has a point. This is not how friends get along.
I wonder how she actually got those teeth. And there's a gold tooth as well in the centre.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are not here to fight. We need to cooperate.
Yeah, that's what the St. Pavlov Foundation is there for. They want to get along well with humans, work together with them.
I don't expect you to love each other, but no more fights. I don't care whether you are Arcanist or human. Now sit back on the sofa, everyone.
Get your ass on the sofa now.
I'm sorry, Miss Tooth Fairy.
Well, there's one sofa and one chair. So I'm getting a few people who have to sit on the floor.
I'm sorry too. I should have stopped them.
Young people sit back on the couch. There is a strange, uncomfortable silence in the room. This is so terrifying. The silence before the... before the drama.
Blonnie, is Anne also recruited as an actress? She is not as energetic as your classmates.
No, she isn't. She's a local villager. We met by the edge of the woods. As well as Rod, the one that plays the butcher. That's everyone in my crew. Now, if your curiosity has been well satisfied, leave! I need a break.
Piss off, I need a break. Wait, where is that butcher? The guy who played the butcher, anyway. That's a bit worrying if he's not around. Freddy, who is hiding in the corner, suddenly talks to Blonnie in a low voice.
Sorry to interrupt you when you're not in a good mood. Actually, Rod didn't come here. He's hospitalized. Do you remember?
Then who was that man in the killer costume?
He's not here? Then who played the butcher?
Oh no! It's this scenario.
Isn't he another actor you hired? Together with Anne in the town near the woods?
The plot thickens.
No, I've never looked for any other actors. The only new actor I hired is Anne, because she looks almost like a twin to Anna, and Anna is absent because of her stomach flu. Oh, wait. Right. Anna is in hospital because of her stomach flu, which was a result of that toad bark stew she had with Rod. So, Rod was not in the car with us when we left.
The realization. The horrifying realization. Rod was not in the car.
Holy Mother of God.
It was the killer. It was the killer all along, and he's on the loose. He's probably by the door right now, listening to all you people.
That is... We've been with a butcher whose identity is unknown to all of us.
Hit that climax. Oh god. Imagine if he was behind the door. Oh. Just on cue. Yeah, imagine if he was behind the door. He was listening to all them shitting about. He's probably thinking, now's probably not the time to barge in.
Jennifer, don't worry. I will protect you.
Oh no, he cut out the light.
How is this possible? When did this place get so dark? What time is it now? Hey, Freddy, stop whining and take a look at the clock!
Okay. Afternoon. 1 p.m.
I think they're in the era where they wouldn't have phones on them. Because if you remember, this game is about time travel. So they must have time travelled to the 60s, 70s. Outside the window, there is nothing at all. Nobody watches when the sun is setting. Freddy looks up. His lips are shaking. He turns pale and twists strangely. He just contorts his whole neck.
Is that No, that butcher is going to slaughter us. He is truly a cold-blooded murderer.
He'll slaughter you. Cut you up. And feed you.
Don't freak out, Freddy. A murderer is not someone you frequently meet. We're not shooting a horror movie.
I mean, you apparently were.
Actually, you are.
Yeah, you actually were. But then how did that butcher like come along in the first place? He must have been well confused of all this going on. He was actually trying to kill the people. It's like, wait a minute, they're not dying.
A giant monster? A fake friend of yours? A sudden nightfall? Anything here not like a horror movie?
But hold on, if that guy, the guy who wasn't decapitated, so he got stabbed and he was bleeding. And if the killer was not even part of the group, he was just going around actually slaughtering these random people who had decided to film in that camp. But he obviously has been using this as a trap to catch his victims, so he can slaughter them. Wouldn't he have really gone all out with the stabbing? He would have actually killed them.
Darren, aren't you being paranoid enough? Do you want the situation to get messier?
I mean, the guy in red, one of the guys in red shouldn't have survived at least.
You, sit down. I will go check the electrical panel and fix it. It will bring back the light and restore your sanity.
Negative from me. Those who remain alone in a horror movie never end up safe and sound. If the butcher is really lingering outside the door, you will be his first blood.
Also,
although you are rude, impolite, and suspected of ancestry discrimination, I suggest you to take someone with you for the sake of your safety.
discrimination, not that right.
Oh, back off, you troll!
Jason walks out of the cabin in anger. The window is forcefully shut behind him. Both of them look at each other. Suddenly, Horapedia gasps and rubs his shoulder. Is anything due to the push just now? Yeah, let's not care. Let's actually not care that he's just walked out into potential danger. But who cares? He's a bit of a douche anyway. Who cares if he dies?
He really didn't do that on purpose, did he?
Look at me.
What on purpose?
He said and did all the things you shouldn't be doing.
I mean, that's kind of idiotic characters for you.
We are in a horror movie. His actions are like taking some sleeping pills, putting the noose around his neck, and shooting himself in the head.
No, it's more like, I don't want to be around you people. You arcanists. I'm just gonna go out. Slip found in the cabin. Some of them got wet. They're covered in small critical marks. Oh yeah, who cares about the survival of that douchebag? Apocalypse. No, I feel sorry for that poor little thing. Its parents died and it became a test subject, suffering in the name of some war conspiracy. Games for the brave. First the loner, then the failed fugitive. Now more than ever, we must act together. So we've got one potential victim that sent himself to the grave. Or, well, not quite yet, but likely he will. No one talks while waiting for Jason. They lower their heads, hoping the torturous waiting would end soon. No, I hope he doesn't come back.
It has been 7 minutes and 25 seconds since our bro, the Brave, took the one-man mission. I have never fixed a panel before. Can anyone tell me if it's normal to take this long?
From my experience in human society, it is not too long.
Not too long until he gets killed by the killer.
If the device has been drastically destroyed or the maintenance man is not familiar with that model, it will take a longer time to fix. This is not unusual.
We need to go outside to find him.
No, we don't. Just let him tantrum off.
We are not in the human society. Aside from the butcher, he might confront some other troubles. Zenetto, you stay here with Miss Tooth Fairy. I will go find Jason with Horopedia. No matter if we find him or not, we'll come back in 5 minutes.
What if you don't?
Then it means we are not in the kind of horror movie where misfortune only happens to lone wolves. If we don't come back, please evacuate the whole campsite and contact rescue.
Well, these killers, they kind of do target
Jason?
people in their own.
Yeah, it's Jason! He fixed the lights!
This is why they go after the idiotic characters that don't make the best decisions. Like that guy. The lights ease their anxiety and fear. Michael stands up from the couch with a hint of hope. He looks at the door with joy, hoping to see Jason walking in from there with open arms and mocking them for chickening. But the wait goes on, and on, and on.
I can't stand it! This place sucks! I can't stay here for another second!
It's killing me! This place is so boring! I have to go outside! I don't care if there's a killer! I just want to get out of here! Get out of this hell! Get out of this torturous playground!
Pack your bags! We're done with that film! Everybody get into the car with me! Let's go!
Let's go!
Relax, man. Firstly, Lone Wolf disappears. Next, it will be the people who failed to escape. Now we must stick together.
At least this guy knows how things should go. But unfortunately, with these typical horror movies, the survivors do not make the best decisions.
At least the rain was the origin of all these weird things. You shouldn't have walked into it.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's caused enough trouble himself. So he's not exactly as smart as you think.
I remember the weather forecast said there won't be any rain in this area today. Like the story of Xeno Youth Force. We are in real danger now.
Xeno? Xeno Armaments Engineering and Technology Academy?
You know it? Are there anecdotes about Xeno in the town as well?
They used to live here, in this cabin.
Enough! Stop!
It's too much for him, he's going insane. He needs to get out of this cabin.
And stay away from those weirdos! We're leaving!
He's more terrified of the cabin than the monster that's outside.
Michael, we should listen to Ferdinand and her friends and stay... Ah!
That's annoying.
If Rod can be fake, this whole campsite can also be an entire illusion!
Yeah, with some surviving characters in the horror film, they end up getting so scared that they go insane and pretty much walk right into the danger.
You guys look normal, just like any ordinary people whom we would possibly run into in a place like this. But then you will infiltrate.
Please calm down. We've only been trying to help.
Jesus, where'd you get the guns?
I won't be deceived anymore! I will shoot you! Stay away from me!
Okay, so we've got another crazy maniac with a weapon. This has really taken a turn. One hand holding the gun, the other seizing Anne in his arm. Michael takes a few steps back to reach the door. Oh no, he's got a hostage. This has now turned into like one of these crime movies, or like these hostage. These crime films where or murder films, something like that, where the hostage...
Jason is
ready.
right! Arcanists are all insane! I won't let you get into my car! You guys stay here and wait for the butcher to get you!
Okay, so Arcanists are not insane. Then you're a human and you're talking like that. With a fucking gun and a hostage. Michael storms out into the rain with Anne.
Damn it! How dare you leave without me!
Blondie, wait! We can't let them leave like this. Hurry up!
I feel so sorry for Anne. She's being dragged into all of this. As time passes, Sonata can feel the rain soaking her clothes. She wipes the water off her face and looks around.
This is not good. It's too dark out here. Hardly visible. Michael must have driven out of here. But how did Blondie disappear in the blink of an eye?
To the south, the skid marks and footprints all point to the south. Here are the claw marks of the critter. They might be in danger. We need to hurry up.
Over here, I found her!
Oh. Blondie, please stay still. We're coming for you.
Miss Tooth Fairy and Horopedia, please follow them. Sonetta and I will handle this.
Be careful. This critter is very malicious. Use this if needed.
She throws the glittering glass jar to her friend and runs into the forest with Horopedia.
The rain has healed its wounds. It's getting stronger and harder to deal with.
But like, very...
May the peace be with us.
May the peace be with us. Well, there won't be any peace. Not with those two jackasses run out. And with one of them being a fucking lunatic with a gun, and we've also got the butcher going around loose. Right, inside 1 level 10. Yeah, she did it. This giant cat on a broken car. Yeah.
I said hello.
Coming up with sword
Easy job.
Appropriate. Explode!
Like the whole hostage situation. I think there has been in
How welcoming.
where a survivor becomes so insane, they end
It's
up...
not bad. Wow.
They end up taking like the man.
Great job. Please live up to my expectations, colleagues.
Did anybody get hurt?
It's like something you'd see.
Leave me alone. My apologies. Don't beat me.
Where people are trying to like escape a villain or like when the villain takes a hostage.
Huh. Wow.
Hey!
Anyway, I've said enough for that.
Please live up to my expectations, colleagues.
Alright, let's use Exodus power on death. Let's rain this Goldberg death upon our foes.
Just a reminder.
That's
Wow.
the idea.
Mind the machines on the ground.
Ooh, it was an accident.
Break
I
it.
tell ya.
Break it.
Hey!
I'd crush you to death.
I would like to express my deepest regret for the accidents.
Yeah, so your skull was caved in there. I'm so sorry. It was an accident. I'll be more careful next time. You can still move, right? A slip stuck to the back of Baloney's coat. It was soaked in rainwater, but fortunately the handwriting on it isn't completely obscured. Right, I'm going to stop the video soon, but before that, see what else we've got. Deformed bones pierce through flesh and skin, crying and howling all night long beneath the water surface. Quiet! Came the angry shout from the man holding the medicine box. Yeah, shut up. Oh, what's the campaign? Dinosaur reward. Ooh, the Unilogs gotta take down. Cool. Some wilderness stuff as well. Alright. Symphony Orchestra. The sound of rain, a crash, a loud rumble, and the crackling of flames. The writhing musicians invite you to feel them. Hello, let's decline that. Yeah, speaking of musicians. I mean, yeah, we've got an Arcanist that's a human. Started out as human. I think they still are human. They're Arcanist human. Alright, time for
silence.
Time for judgment, let's go.
Dental checkup.
I think it is.
The car hit something and then exploded.
Hmm?
Everyone in the car, but the keys seem to be in there. What's that?
Watch out.
Careful, something's coming. They were drawn to the sound of the explosion. Get ready for a fight.
An eye for an eye.
I can hear it is here.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
So, don't be explosion.
A tooth for a tooth.
No worries. Relax.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Come back to me.
Pay for your sins. Your next judgment of all these bastards. Just get Dippy to thrust a sword into the chest of both the butcher and that insane guy.
I can hear it.
An eye for an eye.
It is here.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Oh, this villains! Stop. What a tragedy.
A tooth for a tooth.
How ironic. Oh. No, I did not want to do that.
I can hear it.
A tooth for a tooth.
Soffoca il sangue. Soffoca il sangue.
I will find a sandwich.
Noble or lowly. Resistance is futile.
Right, time to go.
Off thou
Let's go.
Relax.
An eye for an eye. Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
The curtain has fallen.
I want to make a sandwich. A slip found in the band of the car. It was found rolled up with that key and covered in critter. You add a rest to the movement. Right. A group of young explorers appeared. They were not good friends. They were not kind-hearted. Jack plunged into the water, silently sinking like a giant rock. How lovely. Right, with that, let's end it here and get ready for the next episode of our horrifying journey to this wooded cabin.